Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Destiny 2. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and salutations. Today, Malfeasance? Let's get to it. The Malfeasance quest is one of the more annoying RNG quests that there are available currently on Destiny 2. How do you get the quest? You play Gambit. Now, previously, you could only get the Malfeasance quest on the Strongest Curse week. Now, Bungie has made a patch where it is available every week. However, the Strongest Curse week, or the full Curse week, is most likely to see that quest pop up. Now, what happens? You have a Gambit match, and the second or third round, all of a sudden you see as the primeval, the Fallen Servitor. Beat the Fallen Servitor, and you'll get the Seething Heart, which is the exotic quest for the Malfeasance. This can involve hours and hours of playing nothing else other than Gambit, waiting for that RNG to drop you a Fallen Servitor, and even if you get the Fallen Servitor, you have to beat it before the other team. So even on the full Curse week, you have a relatively low chance of getting that Fallen Servitor, and then you only have, assuming both teams are approximately equal, which we know isn't the case, you have a 50% chance of getting the quest line even when you have the Servitor. So the Servitor drops about 5% of the time on the full Curse week, 50% chance, so you have a 2.5% chance of getting the exotic quest for any particular match. Relatively low. Some people get it right away. Some people see 6 Fallen Servitors in a 5 or 6 hour period. Some people only see 1, and that is on a full Curse week. So it is highly up to RNG, that probability of getting that Fallen Servitor and beating it before the other team. So once you get it started, what do? So once you get the Seething Heart quest, you go talk to the Drifter, and then the Drifter says you have to go to the Dreaming City and kill 25 boss or mini-boss taken. So what does this mean? You need to find yellow bar taken and take them out. Red bar and orange bar won't count, only the yellow bar ones. And it has to be in the Dreaming City. So what's the best way of going about doing this? You can go to the Blind Well on the full Curse week, because it will be taken on that week. You can wait for the Taken and the Scorn to move against each other up next to the Blind Well in the landing zone area, the Mist, and you keep killing the Taken. They keep coming back, and they keep coming back stronger, and eventually you'll start seeing yellow bar enemies, and you can take those out, and you can get, if you're quick with a group of 2 other people, you can get maybe 10 during one encounter where the enemy is moving against each other. And if neither of those 2 are appealing or available, depending on the week, you can also do the Corrupted Strike. The Corrupted Strike has several yellow bar enemies that are taken that you can take out. So, what else can you do? You can also go to 2 out of the 3 lost sectors. Not the one in the Mist, but the other 2, Rhea Sylvia and the Strand. Go to the lost sectors there. Those are both taken areas, and take out the boss. Take out the boss, go back to the landing zone, and then go back and do it again. And you just do it again and again and again until you're done. So any of those options are available. The Blind Well is only available on certain weeks, so you can only do that at certain times. The other ones you should be able to do anytime. Now, waiting for the enemies to move against each other obviously will take some time. If you happen to go into the mist and you see a large group of Scorn and Taken fighting each other, then you know that that is currently going on. Once you get that done, what's next? Once you finish killing 25 Taken bosses in the Dreaming City, then you have to do a special version of the Corrupted Strike. It is the Corrupted Strike, but it's not the Corrupted Strike. So you can't just go to destinations and pick the Corrupted Strike. You have to land in the Dreaming City and then go up to the flag that is marked as such and start it up as an adventure. And you'll notice when you are doing the Redux of Corrupted Strike that there are changes to it, and you don't go through the whole thing. You end up fighting in a small arena with a bunch of Taken. So make sure that you have a pre-made group of 3. You can LFG it, look for people that are also doing the same thing, and it'll be no big deal. Now you will want to be as high of level as possible, 590 or above. If you're less than that, it is going to be more difficult to do that particular part. But if you have 2 other people that are at 590 plus, you can maybe have one person that's kind of more or less slacking off because they can't do the DPS. Alright, so once you get that done, then what do? Next up, you have to go back into Gambit, and you have to bank motes and get wins in the Gambit matches. So you need 10 Gambit wins, and you have to bank a whole bunch of motes. Now, the tricky part of this step is every time you die with motes, that counts negatively double. So if you bank 10 motes and then you lose 5 motes later on, you're dead even. You did not gain or lose any percentage. Obviously, you can't go back beyond 0%. So if you just start, it's not a big deal. Once you get closer to 100%, you're going to want to make sure that you're not losing any motes. Now, if you can bank 50 motes per game, as long as you're losing less than 20, you're going to make some progress. It will take time to do. The best thing I can tell you is when you get to an encounter and you have that encounter finished, so if you're fighting on the steps and you clear it out and you're holding 5, go bank 5. If you have 10, go bank 10. If you're holding 3, you might think about banking 3. Just so you're not holding on to motes longer than you have to. And obviously, when someone's invading, you're going to want to make yourself as small of a target as possible. Either by running to the back of the spawn area, getting to a more protected area, or getting to an area that also has a portal that'll go to another area, just to help keep that invader off your back. Now, once you get 10 wins, and once you get all those motes banked, what's next? The last step of the Malfeasance quest is going again back into Gambit. This time, though, you need to defeat 25 Guardians. Additionally, either you or an ally has to invade and kill all 4 Guardians on 3 separate occasions. So it is already difficult. more difficult because you have to clear out the entire team in that 30-second window that you have when you're invading or an ally's invading. As long as someone on your team can go over and take care of it, then you're going to get progress on that bar. More than likely, that is the bar you're going to be waiting on rather than the 25 kills. 25 kills, more than likely you'll get that first, and then the army of one triple is going to take a little bit longer. But once you finally get that, then you are done. You go back to the Drifter, he'll give you the Malfeasance, and that's it. It is a very RNG heavy exotic quest, and it is very difficult to start it up. Once you get started, feels like you're getting progress a little bit easier. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to ring the bell before you leave to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
High value target identified. Get them! Hostiles at the trees. You're being invaded. Find them before they find you.
Guardian down.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time. High value target is down and out. Sending Taken Knight. Portals up. You're invading. Make a mess. One down. That's two. The executioners come to town. 10 seconds and I pull you back. Oh! Are you having fun yet? I am. I finally have an answer for the man with the golden gun. And it's something you and me built together. What do you say we call it Malfeasance? Sure, I shot bigger guns, but this thing is weaponized heat death. Pure atrophy. And it's the key to my freedom from him. Fact is, you don't outdraw that gunslinger. No one can. But my entire crew, armed with this, we don't have to outdraw him. We just have to get our shots in. He dies too. And make no mistake, you're part of my crew now.